Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm sure this is going to attract a lot of attention, but this is my best draft class I've ever had on any sports game, on any MLB The Show game, and I've been playing for a while. Here it is. I'm going to just get right to it. Bam! The 2031 Seattle Mariners draft class featuring two 98 potentials, a 93, a 92, an 88, an 86, and an 85, all position players. Normally, it's pretty easy to find good starting pitchers, but we went position player heavy. We needed outfielders this year. This is it. And if you've been tuning into the streams and stuff, you know we've been scouting these guys. There was a ton of outfield depth in the draft, so we went ahead. We were trying to just do the shotgun approach, and hopefully we hit on somebody, and we hit on everybody. Every single outfielder that I scouted was at least an 88 potential. So the future of the Seattle Mariners is in very good hands. I cannot believe how well we did. This is unbelievable. But let's just talk about these guys. Bob Self, right fielder. We loved his profile. Arm strength, speed, hit tool, and then plate skills are in there. 64 overall. He's 19 years old. He'll be in the big leagues in 2 years. It's going to be perfect. So, pretty stoked about that. Hard to be upset about that. All right, Alexi Moya, center fielder. At some point, we're going to need a Julio Rodriguez replacement as he's starting to age and is in the back part of his career now. So that's what we got. We got two center fielders. One, Alexi Moya, like we said, switch hitter out of California. Moya hits for contact against righties and power against lefties. That's pretty cool, pretty standard. Switch hitter split if you're a right hander, although he's a lefty, so that's kind of weird. 80 speed, good. Looks like defense should develop nicely as we move forward. I worry about the fielding a little bit, but arm's going to be there. I think reaction will be there too. Real nice. Charles Saito, Japan, switch hitter, also throws left. Arm strength, ridiculous speed, hits lefties a little better than righties. We'll have to see. With his potential, we can kind of mold him into who we want him to be. So that's pretty cool. Donnie Harris did not expect this one at all. Comes in with ridiculous contact. He's a right fielder as well. No arm strength, unfortunately, but looks like good defender when it comes to reaction and fielding ability. No durability, so he's probably not even going to be able to stay healthy. But contact against righties and lefties is disgusting. Comes in at a 60 overall. Really, really nice pick. He's going to be a stud. Art Crook, right fielder. Again, three right fielders that are all ridiculously good, but that's okay. It's a good problem to have. Out of New Hampshire, kind of a small guy, 5'8", 177, but can absolutely mash and is a good defender already for being a 58 overall. He looks like he could be a gold glove candidate. Obviously, no arm strength there, but the fact that he's that low in overall with that high potential and this good of baseline stats, it makes me feel good for his future, man. Unbelievable player. These first five guys are ridiculous. And then the only one that really would be maybe considered a miss, but not even a miss, 85 potential. Alberto Bermudez, a first baseman. He's a 39 overall, so he's got a very, very long ways to go. We may not even see much of him. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But still cool that he's an 85 potential. And then, of course, Alden Ouija, 86 potential catcher, 20 years old. 45 overall, long ways for him to go, but nice depth piece there. Unbelievable draft. And because I did so good, no other teams really had a good draft. There was a couple of good picks in there. Texas picked up a couple guys. Schroer was a guy that we were interested in. If you've been tuning into the streams, you'll kind of know who we were looking at. Kyle Falk was another guy that we actually liked a lot, and we were kind of trying to figure out if we wanted to take him or not, but I'm glad we didn't. Wasn't worth it for an 87 overall potential. Evan Brown. Here you go. Nationals did pretty good. A couple of good arms there. They got the best lefty, I think, out of the draft. So good for them. A couple of decent picks for the Cubs. Nothing for the Reds. Nothing for the Brewers. The Pirates. Gotta feel good for the Pirates, man. And I'm not mad at it. They got one of the best players out of the draft. I think probably the number two guy. Second best player to come out of the draft. Henry Cervantes. Absolute stud out of the Dominican Republic. He's a 69 overall with 99 potential at age 18. We'll see him in the big leagues real soon. Probably a Hall of Famer at some point. Mashes lefties. I'm excited about that for him. And then Giancarlo Sixto. This was a heartbreaker because we had him on the map. We wanted him real bad. I had to make a decision. I decided I had too many good starting pitchers already. I needed outfield depth. Probably should have grabbed Sixto because I knew he was going to be unbelievable. Cutter, changeup, slider, curveball. Tons of stamina. Pretty much exactly what you want when you're drafting a starting pitcher on this game. So that's unfortunate. Moving on down the line. Nothing. The Rockies, a couple of guys that are decent. 2 second basemen that are both really good. Don't know how they're going to swing that, but we'll see. Nothing really. A couple of decent players here for the Padres. All pitchers, not all starters, but all pitchers. Closer Juan Juarez. This is probably the best another team did that wasn't the Seattle Mariners. Shannon Martinez, Arlen Lynn, a couple of left fielders, and then a catcher, all with ridiculous potential. San Francisco Giants with a great draft this year. I like the plate vision on Martinez. That's going to play real nice. Anytime you're using a player and you got good plate vision, they're just going to rake, dude. That's pretty much it. A couple of other pieces here and there, like this guy Ferriera is pretty sweet. 92 speed with 73 power. A lot of fun. Robert Roberts, we liked. Ridiculous speed. Dustin Clausen, ridiculous speed. The Rays keeping their speed thing going that they have. I mean, a lot of guys that can run there. Jack Bradley comes in at an 81 overall. Power speed combo. I've never seen a guy with that much power come right out of the draft, so that's pretty cool. Good for him, I guess. But he's actually going to get worse, and he's an awful defender, so just kind of a freak athlete, guy who can run fast and swing the bat hard, but that's about it. Donovan Ingram. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a few different guys here and there. Starting pitchers, Pablo Nunez. This is a nice piece for the Royals. This is the best pick in the draft. Michael Durbin to the Angels. So not great when you're a Seattle Mariner. But Durbin, he was the guy that our scouts thought was the top guy in the draft, and they were right. Comes in at a 79 overall at 18 years old. So just mashes and plays defense. Like there's nothing he can't do besides run. But can hit, can play defense. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But the A's picked up a couple of arms that are decent. And then we're back to Seattle where we cleaned up. We left no players out there for anybody else. Like I said, super outfield heavy. Ridiculous draft, man. And if you guys want to stick around and see more MLB.theShow content, more sports content, or stop by the stream, talk sports, talk video games, talk whatever, man, make sure you like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody. We're chasing 800, which is kind of funny because I really just started doing this for fun. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. I hope to see you guys in the future. You guys all take care of yourselves and have a good day.